Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. Mindful of the significance of today's event, please turn off or silence all electronic devices and remove all badges. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Major General Michael Stencil, Adjutant General, welcome to the demobilization ceremony for Bravo Company, 3rd Battalion, 116th Cavalry. The official party consists of the Honorable Tobias Reed, Oregon State Treasurer, representing the Governor of Oregon, Major General Mike Stencil, the Adjutant General for the state of Oregon, Colonel Jeffrey Valley, 82nd Brigade Commander, and Lieutenant Colonel Seth Musgrove, 3rd Battalion, 116th Cavalry Commander. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of honors, the national anthem, and the invocation by Chaplain Parker. During the playing of honors and the national anthem, it is customary for military members and civilians to stand at attention.
Company, attend, toast. Upright, rest.
I invite you to pray in your faith tradition as I pray in mine. Lord, thank you for emboldening our warriors through the tasks and challenges they face. Thank you for protecting them as they protected our state, nation, and international community. Thank you for the legacy they established for all who will follow them. We ask for your blessing as we honor these warriors and their families for the sacrifices they made on our behalf. Amen.
Please be seated. Chaplain. I would like to recognize our distinguished guests with us today. We ask you to hold your applause until the end. Major General retired Fred Reese, Brigadier General retired Dan Hill, Dave Droedsman, Mayor of Hermiston, Dan Duran, Umatilla County Commission Chair, Kathleen Cathy, Field Representative, representing the U.S. Senator Ron Wyden, Margie Anderson, Field Rep and Veterans Caseworker representing the U.S. Representative Bentz, Jessica Howe, Legislative Director for the Treasurer, Mr. Reed, Colonel Alan Grunwald, Land Component Chief of Staff, Colonel Jason Lambert, Commander, Oregon Training Command, Command Sergeant Major Lee Smith, Command Senior Enlisted Leader, Command Sergeant Major Scott McCoy, 82nd Brigade, Command Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major Michael Walker, 3rd Battalion, 116th Cavalry, Command Sergeant Major. U.S. Representative Cliff Bentz from District 2 could not be here today, but sent a U.S. flag flown over the nation's capital for each soldier being recognized today. And Margie Anderson from Representative Bentz's office will be presenting the flags. I would also like to extend a special welcome to the family, friends, and community members. We are pleased that you could all attend today's ceremony. Bravo Company's deployment summary. Badger Company deployed in support of Operation Spartan Shield, providing the CENTCOM commander a mobile armored reaction force to deter foreign malign influence and reassure allies within the Middle East and the United States. Continued commitment to the area. This mission was assigned to 63 soldiers of Bravo Company Armor of 3 of the 116 Cavalry with a field maintenance team attachment of 12 soldiers from Company Hotel Forward Support Company. The mission included a 2-week gunnery exercise at Orchard Combat Training Center, a 2-month collective training exercise at Fort Bliss, Texas, followed by a 9-month mobilization in Kuwait. Badger Company was assigned to Task Force Grizz, formed a National Guard units from Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Florida, and New York. They conducted several training exercises throughout the Middle East region, displaying the capabilities of U.S. Army forces and demonstrating to allies the U.S.'s continued commitment to the region. These training exercises included emergency deployment readiness exercise, where the company loaded and transported M1A2 Abrams battle tank on Air Force C-17 Globemasters, demonstrating the ability for an armored tank company to deploy anywhere in the region. Another training exercise was the Eager Lion, a multinational exercise featuring 29 other nations in the region coming together to train and build interoperability between each of the country's forces. Badger Company redeployed stateside in October after completing a relief in place with Company Alpha 2 of the 116 Cavalry of Task Force Rattler. Throughout the deployment, Badger continuously met the mission requirements of maintaining combat readiness, conducting stability operations, and providing a rapid response for CENTCOM commander. Now back in Oregon and aligned once again with 3 of the 116 Cavalry, Badger Company continues to stand ready, serving both community and country with speed, strength, and efficiency. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to read a letter on behalf of the Governor, Tina Kotek, who is unable to be here with us today. To the members of Bravo Company, of the 3 of the 116 Armor Brigade, your families, your friends, your loved ones, welcome home. Your deployment officially ends today. It is my honor as your Commander-in-Chief to say thank you for the incredible service to your country. The Oregon National Guard shines as a beacon for the country because of your unwavering commitment to service of our state and country. The training work you have done as part of the federal mission in the Middle East is essential to our national security. A deployment like this requires immense sacrifice and discipline, and we all know that you're ready to rise to that occasion. And just as importantly, I want to highlight the sacrifices that have been made by your family members at home here in Oregon. I know that not a day has gone by during your deployment that your loved ones did not miss you and think about your return trip home. Your support has made this troop's work possible. I hope that the days ahead of you are full of joy and reconnect together in person. I understand how difficult the last 3 years in particular have been for you and your families. Our country spent these years moving from one crisis to another. You have been called on time and time to step up on behalf of Oregonians, whether that was in hospitals across the state during the pandemic or your recent deployment overseas. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say again, sincerely, thank you for your incredible patriotism and professionalism. Welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce the Adjutant General for the state of Oregon, General Mike Stencil.
Thank you. Is this working?
Yes, sir. It is. All right.
Sound like from up here. Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us today as we formally welcome home soldiers of Bravo Company from Kuwait. Along with the families and employers of these soldiers, I want to extend a special thanks to Treasurer Reed for representing Governor Kotek. I also want to extend a special thank you to Mr. Reese, Major General Hill, Secretary Drossman and Commissioner Duran, thank you so much for the community support. It's really, communities like this are really the heart and soul standing behind our guardsmen, and we just could not do that without you. Also to all the congressional delegates, thank you so much for coming and representing our elected members. Together with 3 western states, comprising the 116th Cavalry Brigade Combat Team, Montana, Idaho, and Nevada, the 116th Cav is one of only 5 armored brigades in the entire National Guard. After sending 14 tanks from Oregon forward and integrated with task forces from Montana, Bravo Company spent 2 months at Camp Fuego, New Mexico, conducting live fire exercises for their assignment overseas. One of the highlights of this deployment was participating in a multinational exercise previously mentioned called Eager Lion in Jordan. Bravo Company trained the service members from a number of different countries, to include Jordan, Italy, Saudi Arabia, and the United Kingdom. The exercise enhanced America's ability to coordinate and operate effectively as a multinational joint force should the need arise. Bravo Company also excelled in their mission as a part of Operation Spartan Shield. And I would like to highlight a few unit members to illustrate the unit's accomplishments. I'll start off with First Sergeant Alejandro Sanchez. He's deployed 3 times over 3 decades, all with this unit, making him the only member of 3rd Battalion to have deployed 3 times with the same company. Another Staff Sergeant Scott Esseman, Neighbors Tank System Maintainer, is the lifeblood behind Bravo Company. His skills were greatly appreciated in Jordan, where he kept the unit's tanks running with minimal equipment and supplies, while coordinating between the field maintenance team and brigade support battalion. His efforts allowed the unit to train and stand ready with an average operational rate of over 96%. Absolutely incredible. Lastly, Staff Sergeant Joaquin Murillo was a vital leader as an active platoon sergeant. He was repeatedly assigned as the lead tank for company movements. It was essential to the installation of tank reactive armor. His personal mentoring was instrumental to 3 new tank crews achieving the top gunnery scores for the task force's new crew gunnery events. This mission placed all of you in a dynamic part of the world, and you performed your duties in alignment with our core values of competence and commitment. I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of your individual efforts and appreciative of the support provided by your families, friends, and employers when you were away. Thank you for all you've undertaken in service to your nation, and welcome home for a job extremely well done. Thank you. It's now my honor to introduce the great supporters of the Oregon National Guard of Duty.
General Stencil, Mayor Drossman, General Reese, General Hill, Chair Duran, Colonel Valley, Colonel Musgrave, Captain Copperback, and Team Badgers, welcome home. It's my great honor to be part of a ceremony to recognize your service and your return. And I want to convey all of my sincere gratitude for your service and your dedication. Captain Copperback, we've heard really evocative stories about the success of your mission, successful deployments in cooperation with several other states and a lot of other countries. So I really want to offer sincere congratulations on your job. Very well done. I also want to thank all of the employers who helped make this success possible. And let's not forget that service is a shared commitment. So I hope you will join me in a big round of applause for all the family, friends, and loved ones who made sure that this mobilization was a success, both at home and abroad. Would you join me? One other observation before I go, and it's this. In times like this, when it is really easy for all of us to focus on the things that divide us, I'm particularly struck by the important example that all of you provide. When we work together to accomplish a shared purpose, the superficial things seem to slide away, and we remember that we are all Oregonians. Obviously, the work that you do does big things on its own, that's for certain, but it also provides a really useful example and a reminder that we should all draw on as we seek to build the state that we want for ourselves and for future generations. So So I'm really grateful for the commitment you have shown, and I know that you're going to continue to show that and provide us the example now that you're back at home. General Stencil and the rest of your team, you're obviously continuing to meet your mission of providing a ready, trained force that is always prepared to respond domestically and abroad. And I thank you and the rest of your whole team. It is a real honor for me to be here and to be part of this ceremony. Once again, welcome home. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I will now read a letter on behalf of Ron Wyden, who was unable to be here with us today. Dear soldiers of 3rd Battalion, 116th Cavalry, thank you for inviting me to attend this demobilization ceremony today. While I cannot join you for this very special occasion, I want to recognize all of you who have deployed to the Middle East to promote security, stability, and a mutual interest in the region. I also wish to extend my heartfelt appreciation to your family members and loved ones, each of whom endured the long hours of your absence and who are so happy to have you back home safely. Today we honor the service you performed with integrity and exceptional professionalism, seamlessly integrated with U.S., Kuwaiti, and other allied forces in support of Operation Spartan Shield to ensure security across Central Command area of responsibility. And today, we also celebrate your well-deserved return to civilian life. I consider it one of my highest privileges as a United States Senator to represent Oregonians serving in the United States military. I am especially proud to know that Oregon National Guard members continue to represent our great state and country around the world. Thank you again for inviting me to this ceremony, and I wish you all the very best on a special day. Thank you for all your dedication and outstanding service to Oregon and the United States of America. Sincerely, Ron Wyden, United States Senator. I will now read a letter on behalf of Jeffrey Merkley, who is unable to be here with us today. Greetings. Welcome back, Bravo Company. I want to thank you all for your service. Throughout America, or American history, service members have made countless sacrifices in order to protect our values and the very freedoms we hold dear. Service members from Oregon have played a crucial role in protecting our nation by heeding the call to serve America at home and abroad. We owe a large debt to each and every one of you here today, as well as your families, for your dedication, courage, and service to our nation after nearly a year away from our great state of Oregon. I will continue to work hard to ensure that our service members and veterans are supported in and out of uniform by fighting in Congress for more affordable housing, reliable, good-paying employment opportunities, quality health care, and mental health services, and much more. We need to keep our commitments to our service members and veterans, and that means ensuring they receive the benefits and care they've earned. In honor of all Oregon service members and veterans, my office is now taking part in the Library of Congress Veterans History Project, which collects and preserves veteran interviews as well as original photos, memoirs, diaries, letters, and more to preserve the stories of their service for future generations. If you are an Oregon veteran or a Gold Star family member interested in participating, or if you would like to volunteer to help capture and collect firsthand accounts from veterans, please contact my office or visit the Veterans History Project page on our website. Thank you again for your service and welcome home. All my best, Jeffrey A. Merkley, United States Senator. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction and the departure of the official party.
Again, I invite you to pray in your faith tradition as I pray in mine. Lord, embolden us as we reintegrate with our warriors. Give us patience and commitment to each other. Help us to honor each other throughout this new normal, and encourage us through the difficult times, and help us savor the joyous times. Thank you for reuniting us. Amen.
Company, attention!
This concludes the Bravo 3 to 116 CAV demobilization ceremony. At this time, soldiers will file through the receiving line to each receive a coin on behalf of the General, Adjutant General, and a U.S. flag from Representative Vince. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you.